I've moved the fish from the carver's screw to this, what's called a patternmaker's vise. This is a vise that moves about on the surface. It's actually surface mounted, like so. So I can swivel it to get at it. But also it gives me a lot of height above the bench, so I can get at it very easily. If you don't have one, and I will put details in the download, then an ordinary bench vise will do. Pad the fish so that it's not damaged, although this surface we are going to work on, and grip it firmly so that we can start working on this part of the head. You can just, before we go on to the eye, just clean up the surface a little bit. Now we can see it clearly. So just work this, make sure that's all as you want it, and then we can move on to the eye itself. I'm picking a gouge that will give me the circle of the eye that I want. Ideally, I would use a number 9, but the 9 I've got is too small, and the next one up is too big. So because sweeps are parts of a circle, what we can do is just push this in and move it around. So I'm going to start here, push it into the wood, follow its cut round like this. Perhaps I can go this way. There's its cut. And I'm going to use this tool, of course, for both eyes, and then the eyes will be the same. So what I've done here now is I've just set in the outline of the eye. That tells me where it is exactly. I'm not quite ready to shape the eye yet. So make sure that's nice and firmly put in. Then the next thing I'm going to do is put in the first of these slits, which is called an operculum. It's a gill cover, or where the gills are. It comes around here like this. There are more gills back here, but this main one comes fairly well up the head up here, and it comes around and will go under the body down here. So I'm going to put that in with a V tool. I'm going to tilt it away a little bit, like this. Come over here. Why that's important is because the edge of this operculum here actually kicks up a little bit, which can make it kick up by taking wood away and bring it down into the edge of what I've been calling an eyebrow, which I guess is an eyebrow, and that eyebrow comes along here, and so there's a depression there, and there's a bit of a depression that goes on underneath here, and that gives form to the eye. So we'll take this bit out here. So it's a little bit hollowed in there, which is quite nice, and that contrasts with this sort of fat fish here. So now I'm under there and over here. So when we've got this shape, with that going on, we can put the eye in proper. So The eye itself, when we come to that, what we'll do is we'll take a flat gouge and we'll start taking away this inside here. Like this. And up this way. And then when that doesn't come out, we can go back to this one. And take some of that out like that. Make this eye come down so that we've got quite a nice shadow at the bottom and the top. So as the eye starts coming in, you can start giving this some more accurate shape as it comes over the surface of the eye. We are going to smooth this. This will be very smooth when we've finished, but keep it as clean as possible at this stage. I've pretty much finished the eye now. You can see the hollow here goes over a little hill round the top of the eye, and that eye is sticking out a lot more because I've taken wood from around here and created a sort of little volcano effect going on. The wood here will slope down there towards that corner where the mouth and the head itself meet. So get it to this stage, then go and do the other side, get the eye on the other side using the same tools to match each shape. Here's the other side, exactly the same as the opposite side. A valley around here and over here, so we've got a little hill going on, coming round and underneath on both sides here. So let's have a look at the top view a moment. The top view shows that the nose, if you like, of the fish towards the mouth is getting slimmer and it's symmetrical. And the gills here, the operculum, has come fairly much to the centre line. If I turn it over, there, you can see how much flat I've got left. And I do need to leave this bit at least. I've also done some work around here. So this is coming down and underneath a little bit. So that's a bit pinched under there. You might be wondering what this blue streak here is, this blue mark. This is called foxing. It's a fungus that has gone into the wood, into the end of the wood as it's been drying. It's particularly a problem with lime wood. Now, if I oil this, this is going to be a lot darker, or if I wax it. So I'm going to play this a bit by ear, and I might end up bleaching this because I don't necessarily want this colour. But we'll see a bit later on how that looks.